giant plate of pasta. I'll show you here. And whispering, rambling. Going to be doing a Q&A as well. Doing a question and answer. And subscribers had contributed their questions that they want answered on my live stream, so I'll be doing that as well. Hello, everybody. Excellent. Hi, Sarah. Hi, the ASMR medic. Hi, Matt Algeri. Hi, Claire C. Hi. I'm glad you've been a lot. Thank you very much. So, just gonna be doing a little bit of a ramble here. I'm gonna start that in a sec, just to take up another bite. The ASMR medic asks, how do you think you've changed in the last 5 years as a person? In a way, I think I've matured a bit. I'm not as petty. I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, this girl at work turned me down on a date, and after that I stopped communicating with her unless it was strictly about work. If it was about work, I would communicate with her, but I stopped asking her how her life was going and stuff like that. And I think I'm no longer like that. I'm no longer that petty. I should have kept asking that girl how her life was and stuff like that. So, and but how's the audio level for you folks? Can you hear me all right? Hey, Eric, Abdullah, Alqanat, Nadi, how's it going? Eric, walking do I do? Eric always comes in here and asks us, he says, hey, I'm walking here. That's his bit. And I walk about maybe twice a week. I want to walk more. I used to walk a lot more, but can you guys hear me okay? Now, I've decided for to put, I think that would be the best if I put my happiness before wanting to provide for a family. And that sounds bad, but and I'm saying that because I don't have a family yet, my immediate family. I'm putting my parents first, but I was thinking that I should go ahead and or 35 years old, sorry. But I think it's important to like the work you're doing, to like the job that you have. So I should probably try to get a good job first before I start a family. The ASMR medic, no, unfortunately I don't play RuneScape or Minecraft. Now, I've been thinking about actually going to Toronto because in Toronto, like I have a background in teaching English as a second language. Excuse me, I'm going to close that window real quick here. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. I forgot to close my window, and I remember in a previous video, people had said that you can kind of hear that. Oh God, I stop another window open. Excuse me one sec. I'm sorry about that, folks. It's kind of a mess. And hey, Brandon Alexander, thanks so much. Appreciate it. So, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate that. Now, Brandon, I have been thinking about going on vacation right now. I'm thinking about going to Thailand, but right now the thing is, I want to get my digestive issues that come from the medication that I'm using taken care of. I do have an appointment booked with a psychiatrist to help me out with that on August 22nd. So I'm just looking to take care of that before I start actually booking a flight and stuff like that, because I don't want to have digestive issues overseas, you know what I mean? So Apex Panther asks, what's your favorite sports team and pro player? So favorite sport is probably like flatland BMX, which is like doing balancing tricks on a BMX bike on flat ground. Now, my favorite sports team, I'm not sure. I don't really have a favorite team. I don't really watch a lot of team sports. But if I had to choose, it'd be like Winnipeg Jets, Apex Panther, and which is a hockey team, ice hockey team. But my favorite pro player would probably be like, oh, I'm not sure actually, sorry. Favorite pro player maybe would be Matthias Dandois, which is a flatland BMX bike rider. And Abdullah Al-Quanti asks if I'll be doing any scary stories in the future. I'm not totally sure actually. It's something that I could do. It probably would be a good idea. But hey, can you guys hear me okay? Big homie, cheers as well, thank you. Sarah wants more Wikipedia reading articles on serial killers and paranormal things. Paranormal things, maybe I should do that. On serial killers, I get people who complain, say that it's too morose or something. They can't relax to be talking about such vile things like serial killers and shit like that. So, but thank you for the option, Sarah. Wow. Hey, Dr. J, how's it going? Ethan Yosh, how's it going, Ethan? How you doing? Yeah, good to see you too, Ethan. Thank you. Brian B, how's it going? Good to see you. Any camping stories? I don't really have any camping stories, unfortunately. No. No, I've not been bear hunting. People around my area do hunt bears. And one thing they do is lure them to a grease bucket because the bears can smell the grease and they want to eat it. I have not been bear hunting though. much for wishing me a happy celebration. I was going to do a gift card giveaway, but I forget how to do that. And then maybe Amazon gift card giveaway, but doing any job full time. ASMR medic. My voice is cutting out a bit. Oh shit. Really? I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I have good internet. I don't know why the voice is cutting out a bit. The ASMR medic asks if I have any job to do full time, what would I do? I would probably go ahead and do YouTube full time. Do this job, YouTube full time, and now, I've decided, guys, if I go into Toronto, then there's lots of ESL teaching jobs there, teaching English as a second language. And I can go ahead there and maybe live in the basement of somebody's basement or a rooming house. And then I could skip buying a car because I wouldn't want to have a car in Toronto, or else I would probably crash that car because driving's too hard in Toronto. It's a big city. I'm not used to that. I live in a rural community now. But the good thing about going to Toronto is I can skip buying a car, because I was thinking about spending $15,000 on a car. I could skip buying a car, and I could save that money for maybe going on YouTube full time, or just teaching part time and going on YouTube, so I can have savings for that, right? But if I moved to Regina, then I would have to buy a car, I believe, because I'd have to buy a car to go see my parents once in a while. Brian PM most likely will be doing more licorice videos. I like doing licorice videos, and I love licorice. So, the Strong Johns asked, "Do I like it in China? Did I like it in China? Yes, I did. I love the food. The people were nice. The weather was good. Never got even below 2 degrees Celsius, I would say, in the winter time. I enjoyed my job. I was making good money. I was living the good life. I was able to spend a lot of money on massages and eating well at bakeries and stuff like that. But I still was saving money. So I was living like a king over there in China, man. Let me tell you. Right age, basically. I'm not really concerned about my Patreon too much, because I find that what I learned is that as a small creator, if you try to get people on Patreon, it doesn't really work. Like, I only have 3 Patreons on Patreon, and they're paying me money, and I have the link posted in my main channel as my banner up top. And it's just like Patreon, I think it mostly works for people with like really big followings. Big Homie says, I listen to your work and release my stress. Thank you, Big Homie. Appreciate it. Sarah says, Mississauga is a nice place on the outskirts. That's cheaper and closer to Mississauga. Thank you, Sarah. I didn't know that. I've heard of Mississauga, but I don't know too much about it. Perhaps I can move there. I wonder if they'd have ESL teaching jobs there or not. Ibex Panther, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I've thought about cutting out my regular videos, not my live streams, and doing them as YouTube shorts, but thank you for the idea. Brandon Alexander asks, have you ever tried doing ASMR videos where you're filming something on your desk while you eat or chew, like catalogs, puzzles? I think I did an unboxing video where I was unboxing an Amazon package, but no. But yeah, I think you're right, Brandon Alexander. Doing it would be a good idea to do doing something on my desk while whispering or something. Ethan Yosh asks, K-pop tracks lately favorite. I've been listening to a bit of I think it's I think I enjoyed the song "Hold On Tight" by aespa, which is really good. It's a K-pop song, Ethan. And I've been listening to some classics like "As If It's Your Last" song by it's not called "If It's Your Last" song. It's called "As If It's Your Last" by Blackpink. And what else have I been listening to? Drama. I'm listening to quite a bit of aespa lately. Another song is called "Drama" by aespa. Joe Rogan. Yeah, some it depends on what kind of massage you get, but some of them do come with happy ending. Ryan H, you can send me money right on this live stream or go to my PayPal. You can donate. There should be a dollar, look like a money icon beside this stream. Ethan Yosh, can you give Ryan H my PayPal? Would that be okay? If you have a sec. Now, hey Jim, Debanetto, how's it going? I'm glad you're a big fan. That's awesome. Oh, nice. And now, Brandon Alexander, I like my iPhone a lot. Let me tell you, mostly it gives me it's a little glitchy sometimes when I'm trying to do replies to comments on YouTube. But other than that, it's really cool. I'll just log into my banking information. Yeah, I can log into my online banking just with face recognition, which is really cool. And I love that. So, Apex Panther, I have to go with Wild Game like Venison for sure. That's probably the best. And Ryan H has already sent some money. Excellent. Ryan H, thank you so much. $99. What? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I was like, at first I thought it was $9.99. Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Ryan H. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mikey Live, the boys. I just want to thank everybody in the chat for helping me get to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I remember I was struggling to get 100 subscribers on YouTube 3 years ago. So thank you so much for your support. Ethan, I've heard a bit of New Jeans, but I haven't. I don't know if I've heard that supernatural track like you said. I'll have to check that out though. Thank you. Ryan H, thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, right on. Now, what was I going to say? Now I'll get into some, I'll go back to rambling a little bit later, but I'll go into this, I guess. Let me just see. Big K, thank you, appreciate it. Now, so I'll go into some comments that people have left on my previous videos for the question and answer for this video. A Retro Effect 932 asks, any shows or movies you've seen lately and any thoughts on them? Well, I forget the name of it actually, sorry, but I watched an action film recently and it was really good. I watched it on Netflix and it was about these people who rob a bank and it was, who's that guy from the movie? Can you guys help me out? The star of the movie 300 with the Spartan Warriors. It was starring him and this other guy, and he played, I'm sorry for not being able to think of the name of the movie. And no, it was Gerard Butler. Okay. So, it was with Gerard Butler and I'm just going to quickly look it up here. 1 sec, please. Oh, this guy, okay. It was called Den of Thieves, actually. And it was called Den of Thieves. And it was a movie, like, yeah, about these bank robbers. And Gerard Butler played like a detective type of character. And the gunfight scenes in that movie, Den of Thieves, that I watched were just incredible and so well done, and it was so great action. It was awesome to watch. Okay. Joel Woodward asks, what's the best advice you can give, or best piece of advice you can give as far as dating goes? Well, let me just think of best piece of advice as far as dating goes. I would say, don't be shallow like I've been before, where you just want the hottest girl as your girlfriend, and where you have dumped girls for not being so hot. Personality being that's important. The girl or guy you choose is a good person. That's very important. It's important that you're compatible. It's important that you like their personality more than just their looks. Honestly, it might sound like I'm bullshitting, but Samuel Stein asks, are you a hockey fan? I'm not really a hockey fan. I would have to choose Winnipeg Jets to be my hockey team, but I'm not so big. I used to play hockey, but how about you, Sam? You're starting to be a hockey fan. Nice. Okay, now Rami 2 asks, great video. My question is, what are your main goals in life, and what do you aspire to achieve in the next few years? Well, a couple of things. I'm trying to get a family going, which I don't even have a girlfriend yet. I'm not dating yet, so it's gonna be a tough. Another thing is that I'm thinking about going full time on YouTube, perhaps, or moving and teaching English as a second language, as well as going on YouTube. So, yeah, so there's that. And how's everybody doing today? Now, Seaman TWD asks, he says, congrats on 5K. What's your plan from YouTube? Will you keep doing it how you are or go full time? Well, see, it's hard to say because right now, even if I push up, I'm making about just under $500 a month off YouTube. And if I bust ass on YouTube, I'd probably make a bit more. But, I probably wouldn't make enough to live off of if I did it full time on YouTube. So it's hard to say. I thought about going full time, but I might go full time. I might go ahead. I have a fair bit of money in the bank, so if I don't need to buy a car, and I can just cash out my tax-free savings account that I have that's inside, that has a GIC inside of it, guaranteed investment contract, then I can live off my savings for a while and my YouTube earnings. But yeah, it's hard to say. So, John Reed Kersteel. And thank you so much, John Reed Kersteel. I really appreciate that. Welcome to my channel. Have yourself a good day, and hope you stick around for more of this live stream. Now, TC-XX1HBS is how it says, thanks for the vid. Here's my question for the celebration. If you could eat one thing for the same meal every day, what do you think that would be? Well, it would probably be Thai red curry or Thai green curry. I love Thai curries with rice and maybe some chicken in there. So probably one of the two. Probably if I had to choose, probably Thai green curry is my favorite. And I think I could eat that every day. So it's so good. Now the Neen Show says, love the video always. My question is, what's the dating life like for you? Well, it's non-existent, basically. There is no dating life, unfortunately, to be honest. I'm not dating anybody. I'm not getting any casual sex or anything like that. I want to get a girlfriend, but right now are you guys still there? I haven't seen any comments in a while. Yeah, that there are single girls who work at the resort that I work at, but use some beautiful Ukrainian girls. But thing is, I'm about 10 years older than most of them, so I'm not totally sure what to do. There aren't a lot of single girls around where I live. I live in a rural community, but I would definitely want to get a girlfriend. I'm just not sure how I should go about it. If I should move to a different city where there's more girls to choose from. And I'm not saying I'm a player. Like right now, I'm not getting sex, so it's just more girls available for one of them to become your girlfriend, and so it's something for me to think about. Brandon Alexander asks, how about a pet? I don't have any pets, and I probably won't have any in the near future because I rent, and I don't think I'm allowed to have pets here. I do like dogs and cats. Actually, there's been a stray cat hanging around my parents' place, and my parents have been feeding it, and I'll have to see it around. It's quite nice. The cat, yeah. Even though I never actually pet him, it's quite a timid cat and stuff like that. So let me just see. Turtle or my crab, yeah, that could work. Low maintenance, I think. And now let me just see here. KTW underscore Phoenix 5899 asks, hello. My question is, if you were to be one celebrity, who would it be? And what would you do if you were that celebrity, like with money and your lifestyle? Congrats on 5K subs, by the way. Probably, I gotta be honest, I'd probably be Leonardo DiCaprio if I was a celebrity, because he gets a lot of good-looking girls, and I think that would be fun. And I would just have a huge party. I'd invite other celebrities. I'd invite all my friends from hometown, and I would just enjoy. Brandon, have yourself a good day. Thanks again for that super chat. Thanks for tuning in. Have yourself a good day. Thank you. Sarah just ate some gummies. Some edibles, I guess. So now, Link Dog 123 asks, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? Now, it probably would be for people to be kinder to each other, myself included. It's, I mean, a good answer would be world peace or solve world hunger, but those are important things too. But if people could start being kinder to each other, I think it would be better for people's mental health and well-being. Just got another bite of spaghetti here. Stuart Kendrick 3770 asks, if you could only have in fast food, what would it be? Well, I think that means if you had one fast food meal, what would it be? I like my favorite fast food item is probably either Whoppers, Burger King Whoppers, or Opa Wraps. Opa is like a Greek restaurant, in case you haven't heard of it. I'd probably go for Opa chicken wraps, actually. I think I was going to say Burger King Whoppers, but Yeah, so probably over wraps. Really good. Now, Wasim 11117 asks, have you had any spiritual experiences? I thought I saw a ghost once. I'm not sure if that counts. I was a little kid, just a little kid, and I was at my parents' place, and I looked in and just saw this cloak, this white cloak, like waving in the wind. On the other side of the wall, so I thought that was a ghost, but WG2525 asks, hello, my question is, how is your mental health? I know you've had issues in the past. From experience, I know it can come and go. Did you get off your medication? I remember you saying you wanted to. What caused this? Sorry, this is a few questions. Hope all is well simple. WT2525, thank you so much, but my mental health is okay. The other day I thought I heard somebody scream at night. And I don't know, it could have been a hallucination, auditory hallucination. Or it could have been just somebody outside, some drunk person screaming, because I live in a town where a lot of people party in the summer. But been a little bit depressed some days, actually. I think yesterday I was depressed, but I haven't really been having delusions and stuff like that. I have delusional disorder and depression, but it's my mental health is actually not too bad. Most of the time, I would say I'm fairly content with my life. I did not get off the medication. I'm still on medication. I'm on antidepressants and antipsychotic medication, and so yeah, I want to get off of it, but I had to see a psychiatrist first, and it's been a while since I've seen a psychiatrist. It took me forever to get that psychiatrist appointment that I have scheduled for August 22nd, 2024. So. He wants to know what caused this, what caused my, personality disorders. Well, I can't really say it's a little too personal, but because it was like a traumatic experience that I had, and that I thought caused this, not the depression, but the delusional disorder. But I'm not sure if that really caused that, or it's been a while. I've had kind of weird delusions for a while now, But yeah, I remember being actually on the beach in Thailand about 4 years ago, and I was talking to this girl, and then I remember I just walked up to her randomly because I thought she was cute, started up a conversation with her, and then I remember going home, and then I thought that she had been recording our conversation on her phone that's in her pocket and stuff like that. she wasn't recording our phone conversation in her pocket. Yeah, so, but let me just see where I'm now. If I move to Toronto, that I'd be able to take a subway, because not all cities have subways, of course. Only really big ones, and Toronto has a subway, and so I'd be able to use that to get around from place to place, and I wouldn't have to get a car, so I could use that my tax-free savings account to live off of for a while, to subsidize my, or what do you call it, supplement, to subsidize my YouTube earnings. But I'm just, it's just, what was I gonna say, oh yeah, night audit. Right now I work at a resort as front desk agent, but also doing night audit. And man, it's pretty tough stuff. It's where like you give the servers their tips and stuff, like calculate how much tips to give them, and people have purchase things during the day in the resort. You have to make sure that the employees that were posting these purchases and stuff like that posted them in the right way on the computer system and stuff like that. And it's been pretty tough job. What'd you guys do today? No, but I thought about quitting, but I think I decided that if I'm going to quit, it's probably because I find the job too difficult, and I shouldn't quit a job if that's the case. I should try to learn the job the best I can, learn how to do it well, learn to do it until it becomes really easy, and then decide if I like the job or not, and then quit it if I don't like the job. So there's this kid house in the hometown that I live in, and it's like this small house that can move from place to place. I'm not sure, it has a big window up front, and it looks pretty modern, the house, and it'd be pretty cool. You'd be able to like go maybe work out on a treadmill in the winter time and see the snow falling down. It'd be beautiful. I think kid houses are fairly affordable too, so that's good. I mean, but I thought maybe I could buy one if I made some more money, perhaps, and stuff like that, and maybe move in there one day. A-WYND, how's it going? Thank you very much, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. I was gonna say, like, yeah, I have no dating life, but I guess a side effect of the medication that I'm on right now is that you don't have your sex drive goes way down. So my sex drive has gone way down, to be honest with you. So I'm not super interested. Nate, thank you so much, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. And but I was thinking that if I moved to Toronto, the dating might be hard because you can't really buy a house unless you're making like crazy amounts of money, you know. So I was thinking I could start dating a girl there and then bring her home to my hometown, perhaps, but I'm not sure. Hey, RLS Live ASMR, how's it going? Thank you so much. Ryan S is in the chat. Ryan, sorry I didn't make it to your recent live streams. I remember a couple of them happened when I was starting work, because I start work at about 10 p.m. a lot of days. that's why I wasn't there. So, or else I would have watched some, but no. Let me just see. I had this idea of doing 5 eating, no talking ASMR videos per week, but I think that's pretty crazy. My recent video where I was eating chips and not talking, and it was an ASMR video, didn't do that well. I got like 1,000 views or something like that. So. But I figure that if I make it clear on an online dating profile that I moved to Toronto, then I make it clear on an online dating that I was wanting to move to a rural community with a girl in the next 3 years, maybe that would be okay. Yeah, it's hard to decide when it should be, Ryan. I thought this stream, I thought it would be like 50 people in the chat, but because I thought 8 p.m. might be the best time, but I think maybe 10 p.m. is the best time, but I'm not sure. So, have you guys heard of the Hawk to a Girl? If you haven't, it's a girl. She was interviewed and she said, like, a guy asked her something about how do you keep a man or something like that. I forget what the question was, actually, sorry. But she's just, how do you impress a man that you're dating? And she's like, you give it the Hawk to her. And and she says, spit on that thing. And I was thinking, so I won't go into it, but basically spitting, yeah. Now, that being, like, just like Ryan said, that meme went viral on the internet. It was all over the place. And I was thinking that what you should do if you go viral like that unintentionally, because I don't think she meant to, is you should immediately start a podcast or an ASMR channel. And that way you can capitalize on your 15 minutes of fame and turn your 15 minutes of fame to an actual online career. But some people mess that up. I mean, you don't have to make a career on the internet, but it would just be a good idea. Like, there's this one guy, I remember he got into some altercation in a donut shop or something. He's this little guy, and he was like getting so serious, and like he went viral. And then I think he sensed that his 15 minutes of fame was going to be up. And then he put out this video. He's like, hey girls, I want to fuck. And blah, blah, blah. And he's like, blah, blah, get a hold of me, get in touch with me. I think he was sensing that his 15 minutes of fame was up. Going to be over right away. And he's just like, I wasn't able to make money off this, but maybe I could get some sex or some hot girls because of this. So you can get desperate. I mean, right at its highest going. Thank you very much. Spencer Timothy, thank you very much. I noticed you've been donating to me on Super Chats you've been donating to me on Super Chats, Mr. Timothy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And thanks for coming. I just think that if I went ahead and started to go full time on YouTube and quit my day job, I probably problem is that I could experience isolation, because that's one thing that my psychiatrist said in the past. She's like, Matthew, you're isolating yourself and just staying by yourself all the time. And I guess they say that's not good for your mental health, so I gotta watch that isolation. Hey Mason, Evan, how's it going? Now let me just see what. Oh yeah, I missed Amazon Prime days. Unfortunately, I Amazon Prime days. If you have Amazon Prime, which can get you pay to get like free shipping and stuff like that, you can do Amazon Prime days, and they offer discounts on a lot of items. And if you have Amazon Prime, you're entitled to those discounts. And I just missed it. I wasn't ready for it. I was thinking about buying some things, but I wasn't prepared. I thought if I just go out and buy a bunch of stuff, it's like I probably will make the wrong decision with my money and stuff. So let me just see. I was gonna say YouTube full time is my dream, but I think even if I do a lot of mukbang videos, I'll probably only make about $800 a month for now, and that's not really a lot. So kind of caught between rock and a hard place. Ryan asked, I was thinking about buying some lights for the background, some tube lights, RGB tube lights that I could set to different colors for my YouTube studio, basically. And I think that'd be cool. Also, I was thinking about getting a tripod attachment for my mini tripod that I can put my phone onto it, and so then I can start maybe filming with my iPhone and stuff like that. But yeah, so or another option is I could just stay where I am, because I'm paying about $850 plus utilities for rent right now, and I can use my parents' vehicle since I live next to them, and so I can just maybe quit my job, stay where I am, and but internet is about $160, so the internet's got a lot of money, and that makes it about $1,010 a month just for rent and internet. So, but maybe I can get a one bedroom in the area that I live in. There aren't a whole lot of places for rent, but it's possible. So, what did everybody do today? And yeah, I'm just not totally sure. I mean, there's a lot of things to think about. I gotta get serious about meeting a girl, though. I'm already 35. I want to get married within the next about 3 years or so. So I was thinking that if I move away from where I am right now, will I miss out on the social network? Because right now I work at a resort, and there's a lot of people around. Most of them are younger than me, but there's a lot of people that I can basically go to parties with and stuff like that. So nice. Yeah, I mean, I think that having the background different colors would be pretty cool, right? And so Brian recently got an iPhone. Nice. He wants to film with the iPhone. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Now, recently I was wearing my backpack and I was wearing my fanny pack as well, but I had it across my body instead of down by my hips. And I tried to take off my fanny pack, which was underneath my backpack straps. And I totally fucked up my shoulder doing that. And I thought I had torn my rotator cuff, but I don't think I did. And then a few days later, my back started to hurt a lot. And yeah, I think I need a massage. But another option for me is to get a roommate. Because right now I'm in a 2-bedroom, but I'm just here by myself. So if I get a roommate, I could probably get him to pay about $500 a month, maybe a bit less, but so that'd be extra money in my pockets, and so I think about doing that. But yeah, let me just see here. Yeah, I kind of about that. I remember, actually, I'll talk about something different. I remember one time I was thinking about applying. I know I had applied for a heavy duty equipment mechanic program at a nearby college. And man, I don't know what I was thinking about applying for that. I was like, I gotta get a steady job, a good paying job, and start a family, blah, 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 and get a house. And I was like, but I don't know shit about heavy duty mechanics, man. I don't know nothing about it. I never fixed a car in my life, really, except for doing an oil change maybe on a car. But just like, I'm glad I didn't go down that road. Now I want to do something for a job that I actually do enjoy doing, you know. Plenty of rides I've played. I bought these dressers. I have like, let me just see here. I have like one dresser behind me. I have like, I have plenty of dressers. I don't know how many dressers I have. I have like at least 2 in my bedroom. I think I have one in the spare room, maybe. But yeah, I have an abundance of dressers. I got them from the Ukrainian guy who was living here before me. I got them for cheap, so. But the favorite movie, Deacon Razor plays us. Favorite movie, and if not favorite genre, favorite movie would probably be a movie called Dark Horse, most likely. I think it came out in 2011. It was a movie about this guy who was about 40 years old, living with his parents, and he was kind of like a mean guy in a lot of ways. And I think he tried to get this girlfriend, and the girl wasn't really into him at all. And he was fucking up at work. He worked for his dad, and he was about 40 years old, lived with his parents. And then he was fucking up at work, just slacking off. And basically, it's about, you know, I watched an interview with the screenwriter of the movie, and he says that this kind of thing, and you know, the living with your parents when you're 40 and stuff like that, it can become a pathology, and it can become something that, how do I say it? It just like really affects your mental state, and I guess, and it's just interesting. What I like about it is that, I've lived with my parents until, I was, well, been doing it off and on forever. I'm 35 now. I'm living alone right now, and I don't want to say there's anything wrong with living with your parents when you're like 40, but what I was gonna say, I just liked it, how it showed the how life can be harsh sometimes, and it's not always a fairy tale ending where everything works out. It's like if you don't work hard in life, kind of like you can get yourself in a bad situation. And I think that's kind of what it was about, right? So rather than being like, you can watch the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and it's kind of like everything just works out well for the guy, even though he didn't really put a huge amount of effort into finding a wife until he was 4 years old. But in this case, it shows how your lack of effort can have serious consequences, and I kind of like that. I like how sometimes it shows about how life can be difficult, and there can be consequences if you're not careful, which is kind of interesting. I used to be into these animation videos on YouTube, and it had cartoon characters talking to each other, and it was like, so you want to be an electrical engineer, and then it said something like, the guy said, it's like somebody was talking to him, and they're like, I want to be an electrical engineer, and the guy said, a doctor saves one life and he gets a ticker tape parade. Electrical engineer saves thousands with work they did on a building and stuff like that, finding problems, and they get laid off. And it was interesting stuff. Like, it just like, and there's other animation video that I liked. It was like a person saying, I've had trouble finding a job after graduating from university. And it's like, I've been doing this for about 3 years trying to find a job. And the woman is just like, it's not pointing fingers at women or anything, because it could have been a guy too, and actually the title of the video was a college grad talks to anyone about finding a job after graduation. And he's like, I've applied for so many jobs that can knock the dirt off a mule's ass, and I've been unable to find a job. And it's just like, I like it when people talk about the harsh realities of life without sugarcoating it, and they're being honest, and I kind of like it. Like, I think there's hope for all of us, but we can't be successful in life, but it requires a lot of hard work. But let me just say, Samoa and Bob, thank you very much for your advice. Appreciate it. Dakota and Friends ASMR is here. Thank you, Dakota and Friends. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so, but let me just think. Yeah, at work the other day, I kind of pointed out a coworker's mistake. I kind of felt bad about it. I think I should have just let it slide and just, or I don't know. I think I might have actually made the mistake. These people came in, they were just like, we had like some e-bikes, electronic bikes, and do you rent them? We're like, yes. Then they're like, do you have locks? And I was like, I think we have locks for the e-bikes. We can lock them up. And Dakota and Brent, and then they came back and they're like, they're ready to pay and everything, and they paid. Actually, yeah, they did pay. And then they were just like, so do you have locks? And I was like, I don't know. And then they got all mad at me, and they're just like, well, you said we had locks for for the e-bikes because they only wanted to, for some reason, they wanted to like go out for coffee with the e-bikes or something like that, leave them locked down outside the place and stuff like that. So, and but Dakota and friends ASMR. No, that coworker has not paid me back. So if you, in case you missed it, I lent the coworker $500, and she no longer works with me. And she was supposed to pay me back like 2 months ago. She hasn't paid me a dime, so she's just like taking my money and not paying me back, and it's horrible. And I made a video about it and everything, and I had this piece of paper in my hand with her address on it. I'm not gonna say how I got the address and stuff like that, but it was like, it kind of sucked. And I learned a valuable lesson, but it was a hard lesson to learn. Like, you can't just trust anybody with your money and stuff like that. And yeah, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. Right, Ness. Looking for escapism, right on. What kind of escapism are you do, right, Ness? No. Yeah, lesson learned for sure. Yeah, harsh lesson, but I learned a lesson. You know, yeah, I think about thinking about going to the beach tomorrow with some people, but hopefully the weather's hot enough. And how much did that $500 set you back? Well, like what effects did it have on my life? Do you mean Deacon Razorblades or? I mean, it didn't really affect my teeth because I had a bunch of money saved. I'm not rich or anything, but I had savings, and so it wasn't a harsh, like, it's not like I wasn't able to pay my bills or anything like that. It just was a very painful lesson to learn, but yeah, thank you, Spencer Timothy. But I had savings and stuff like that, so it didn't fuck me over. Well, I got fucked over, but you know, it didn't like. Right, yes, right on. Right, yes, and done, man. So looking funny, you're unhinged, right on. Thank you, right, yes. Yeah. Dakota and Friends ASMR says, your views have been getting so good on here. Hey, how bad since it's paying you? Well, it's not too bad. Dakota and Friends, what I've noticed is it's hard to know what to compare it to because sometimes I compare it to my day job. And I make a lot more with my day job where I work as a receptionist at a hotel and resort. But I think if you want to, I compare it to my day job, but the thing is I put in 40 hours a week at my day job, which is not a lot when you consider some people work overtime, but it's still kind of a lot of hours, you know what I mean? And so I put probably far less than 40 hours a week into my YouTube job. So you can kind of expect for me to earn less on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm making like sometimes with some videos, making like $30 there, $20 there, and then I make about I made about $490 last month off YouTube, so it's not too bad. But it's just like the hard part about it is just like I could go ahead and I was gonna say make a lot of videos, but the only way for me to make basically a lot of videos is that I would make videos that a lot of people wouldn't see. And what I mean by that is like I can only do about one ASMR ramble or one or two ASMR ramble videos per month, and that's what people most of my fans enjoy seeing is the ASMR ramble videos, but that's like about past experiences, plans for the future, and stuff about my daily life. And I've already like talked about most of that stuff before, so it's hard to think of new video ideas. So I'm thinking about going into like role plays because I can make tons of eating, no talking videos and stuff like that, and do Wikipedia reading articles, but people like those videos a bit less. So I'm thinking I should get more into doing role plays actually, which I might get into doing those. So your last YouTube pay was $220. Was that American or Canadian though? Because I said my earnings were American. Dakota and friends, thank you. And you're making $220. That's not too bad either. Hey, Dakota and friends, our ASMR says role plays will be great. You're a natural. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, Dakota, thank you so much. Is that Dakota? Are you making American money or Canadian money though? Off YouTube, because $220 American is not bad. Right, yes, people love ASMR role plays. I mean, I think those do pretty well, but yeah, ASMR role plays are hard though. But yeah, I've been thinking about maybe like investing in like buying some like costumes off Amazon and maybe doing a green screen background and making it like really nice for the role plays, but right, yes, I'm sure you could do role plays if you want, but let me just see here. But yeah, I'm just trying to decide. I think I should probably stick with my job a little bit longer just to try to master night audit, and then I'll just see if I like it or not. $220. Okay, so you're Canadian, Dakota. Yeah, well, yeah. That's still not bad, man. I was remember when I was making only $100 Canadian a month, you know. You made 580, wow. Yeah, I've never made 580 off YouTube, never. Yeah, so. Yeah, shoot. I am running out of things to talk about now in this last show, unfortunately. What did Freddie do today? But, yeah, I think it would cost me about $16,500 to purchase a decent used vehicle, and that's with insurance too. So if I didn't spend that, I'd be able to put in savings and then maybe do YouTube full time. And you just live off my savings and YouTube for a while and just see if it works, if going full time would work. Produce some more videos and stuff like that. So Ethan says all media careers work around high volatility. So maybe wise to getting used to seeing random, yeah. Deacon Razorblade says you coded all day. Deacon Razorblades, are you a programmer? Or are you hacking my channel? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Dakota and Friends ASMR says he just got his first car. Insurance payments are killer, but needed it. Yeah, cars are huge amount of money. They're so expensive, but they can be very good in terms of getting groceries and stuff like that. Ryan made a video. Ryan, what kind of video did you make? Ryan S. Hey, but also known as Gabby Flores. It's not going too bad, thank you. How are you doing, Gabby Flores? But, yeah, I'm just trying to get my shit together. It's like, seriously thinking about moving out. Maybe I should get a roommate. I keep talking about the same stuff, but, let me just see. Dakota and Friends ASMR says exactly. I got it for the freedom of being able to get to work fast and home fast. Dakota, what do you do for work? Yeah, Gabby Flores, thanks for showing up. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, that's a good point. It can be very. Not every month is going to be a solid month for earnings on that sense, so. Your Ryan S says, I did a Burger King video and rambled on about my life like normal. Movies I watched, anime I watched, things I did last week. What kind of predicament are you in, Ryan? Oh, yes, Dakota and Friends ASMR, that's awesome. Sounds like a good job, does it pay well? Yeah. Yeah, so now, yeah, yeah, so I think about going to the beach tomorrow, using my strategy of just inviting a whole bunch of people to the beach and a whole bunch of people I work with and just seeing what happens and stuff like that, so. Ryan S., why are you saying that you might go full-time on YouTubing? Is that what you're saying, Ryan? And why would that complicate things? Gabe Flores says, I got A6 gel Nimbus. A6 are good shoes, I think. Hokas are amazing. But, yeah, I haven't been walking as much as I should lately, but I should definitely start walking more often. I need to lose weight, guys. Right now, I gained about 5 pounds. And before that, I was already overweight. So, I've been eating a lot out. I've been dining a lot lately at the restaurant, at the resort. I get 50% off one item when I work. And then 50%, the rest of the items 30% off. And then I use my Amex, Scotiabank, American Express Gold card, and to give me 5 points back per dollar spent on dining. Do you guys have credit cards? Okay, all right. An insurance job. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, so let me just check my notes. I'm not sure what to talk about now, but Ryan says, I wish I could go full time on YouTube, but I don't have the energy for it right now. Yeah, it's like, it takes a lot of effort to do like tons of videos. Like, I think, I'm not sure if I quit my day job, if I could do 7 videos a week, even though I'm not sure totally. So, Spencer Timothy with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Well, yeah, Garmin watches are awesome, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Deacon razor blades, I definitely 100% prefer black licorice to red licorice. Red licorice is good, but I am a lover of black licorice. How about you, Deacon razor blades? Ryan S says 7 videos a week would be a lot. I'd be burnt out after a month. Yeah, man, like, there's a lot of videos, man, like, but I think I would need to make 7 videos a week if I did full time on YouTube. Just keep my head above water, blah, blah, blah. So many expenses. Slip into shadows. I've seen that guy. Actually, I think I've seen that guy in his videos. Thank you, Click Game, Laura's appreciate it. Black Deacon Razor plays Black Licorice is king for sure. Slip into shadows. I think I'll search that up on YouTube right now. Okay, I have seen this guy. I have seen some of this guy before. This guy makes Slip into Shadows ASMR. He makes some good content. Oh, and how many subscribers does he have? I'll check on this. 15.6k. Yeah, so that's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So, I wonder what his videos get. Looks like he's getting between 1.5 and like he probably a lot of his older videos have more views, but yeah. Talk about video games, man. Like, I kind of gotta. Let me just see here, folks. Looks like you guys are enjoying the chat. I gotta run to the washroom for a bit, but I suppose it makes sense for me to leave my chat open. You got because I don't want to end the chat. You guys are having a good time. Looks like, but I'll go to the washroom. This can be bad from my live stream, but yeah, so I'll be back in a bit. channel. The ASMR artist goes missing for 10 minutes, leaves that video on. Top notch. How you gonna beat that? It's like, come on, man. Top notch ASMR. Sorry, I just been washing. Spencer Timothy, have yourself a good day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your super chat. Have a nice dinner. Vietnam Tom, how's it going? Let me just see here. Dakota and Friends ASMR, I'll consider clapping, but OG Big DVD, how's it going? Not too much. How are you? Let me just see. I'm from Kentucky, I'm from Canada, Manitoba, Canada. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I'm with a certain guy that I work with, we slack off a bit after we get the work done, but it's kind of nice, it's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, I'm getting paid to do nothing but awesome, but kind of feels like sometimes should I really be doing this? You know, it's like, shouldn't I find a job where I'm actually working when I'm supposed to be working? So, but yeah, I mean, when I lived in, as far as going full time on YouTube, when I was in Regina, Canada, about 3 years ago, when I first started making my ASMR videos, I lived for like pretty much a full winter on just my savings, and it wasn't monetized at that time, so I wasn't making any money off of ASMR YouTube, but now I am. So I think if I get an apartment for as cheap as I have them before, which is like, it wasn't an apartment, it was somebody's basement, but it's $150 with utilities. I think probably, and I'm keep making money off YouTube, I could probably live for like probably a year just going full time off YouTube, just on my savings and YouTube earnings. So I'm thinking about doing that, but let me chill. I can get the same place that I was at before with the same rent, because I liked where I lived before. So, but yeah, but Restful Dingles ASMR, hi, how's it going, man? Vietnam Tom, hi. I'll probably shut this stream down pretty soon, guys. I think we did have a lively chat going for a bit, but I think we might be out of things to talk about, and I'm definitely running out of things to talk about and stuff like that. So, but I want to thank everybody who helped me get to 5,000 subs. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, and if you Wrestle Dingles had a few drinks, but hey, right on, excellent. Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably shut this stream down pretty soon, so. So if you have anything else you'd like to say, you probably should say soon, so I'll just end the stream pretty soon, so. I else I could move to Winnipeg. I thought about that because I have some family there. Winnipeg, Canada. The city has about 600,000 people ish. So, Winnipeg, Canada. I mean, I have some relatives there. I get to see my aunt regularly, which would be cool. So I might do that. Another thing is that there's this shuttle service called, I shouldn't say what it's called, just because, but it goes from Winnipeg to Winnipeg Airport to a nearby city, which is about an hour away from my parents live. And my parents live about, so my parents go there often to that city, right? And so what I could do is just take the air shuttle. I don't think you even have to have a flight booked to take it, because I'm taking it without having a flight booked. Take the air shuttle, Irene. Take the air shuttle to that city, and then get a ride from my parents' home. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ryan S. That's true. Ryan S. says, depending on how much you have, you can invest in your savings to make residual income. Can help you out with the bill. Yeah, recently I started an RSP. I guess I'm not supposed to touch that until retirement, but I do have a savings account too with tax-free savings account where I'm earning interest off and stuff. So yes, Ryan S. That makes sense. Yeah, you want to be careful doing savings then. The rest will take us ASMR. Thank you. And yeah, that lady is kind of a bad person. That lady who took my money. Excellent, Rainy. I'm glad you came. Rainy, unfortunately, I probably will be shutting the stream down in a bit because I don't have a total. I'm pretty much out of things to talk about, so. But if you have anything you'd like me to talk about before I go, or Escapist, how's it going? Hi, Escapist. Thank you, Escapist. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's hard at work sometimes because at work, like, you can make a lot of mistakes. I work at a resort as a receptionist, and it's if you make mistakes with booking people, these mistakes can come back to bite you in the ass months in advance. Ryan, yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Gnarly wine had mine for dinner again. Canada's 48. How's it going? Not too much. How are you? But let me just see what else there. Yeah, I'm glad it's summer. I'm hopefully going to the beach tomorrow. But I gotta get my sleep schedule back on track because I woke up at about 6:30 p.m. today. It was crazy. So, Canada's 48. Thank you. Because I gotta work at 2 p.m. Not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So, I gotta get my sleep schedule back because I was just working nights so lately. Where I would start at 10 p.m. I work till 6 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. So, gotta get my sleep schedule back on. I want to get back into JLEZ. How's it going? Hi. I want to get back into trail running, but I don't know if I have anybody who wants to go trail running with me. Another thing is I worry about sometimes about getting eaten by a bear on a trail. But the trail running could help me lose weight, so. bears are scary. I'm glad we don't have grizzly bears right there, but we have black bears, which mostly eat plants. But still, they're big. They can be big. They can be scary. Gotta stay strapped. Gotta stay strapped. Again, that's 48 says. Escapist. I'm not watching any series that I enjoy. I think me and my parents have just been watching movies lately. Not so much series. I gotta get into. How about you, Escapist? Have you been watching any series lately? Wrestle Tingles ASMR says sorry for cracking my ankle there. Probably pretty loud. It says he loves the beach. Sorry, loves the trails. No beach in Indiana. Gotcha. GLZ, do you live in Finland? In the woods with the man. RLS ASMR says, yeah. Well, could be a girl, preferably a girl. Maybe better. But, yeah, I remember one time I took a chick on a date. It was only my second time seeing her, I think. So we didn't know each other that well yet and stuff. And we weren't like mutual friends or anything. We didn't have mutual friends. But I went over to her place to pick her up, and her friend started like questioning me. She was like, "Where are you taking her?" Blah blah. Like, oh my god. Like, or no, she didn't say oh my god, but she was all concerned that I might have been some fucking crazy guy who wanted to take a girl into the woods. Blah blah. But really, I was just going on a date. But now I know. I think on a second date, it's probably good to stay away from trails and the woods and stuff like that. That's best for like a fifth date or something. Escape has just finished Dragon Ball. That's awesome. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character of Dragon Ball Z. So, yeah. Anything new with you guys? Yes. Yeah, that's a good point, right, S? Coffee and hiking is the perfect thing to me, yeah. Coffee and hiking is awesome. Yeah. But, let me just see here. Yeah, I think I maybe bought the wrong, or got the wrong credit card. I got a Scotiabank American Express Gold card recently, which gives points back on dining and groceries, which can be redeemed on travel and stuff like that. But it's hard to say. I think this one called, I don't know if it's available to Americans, but American Express Cobalt card is gives points back on from dining and groceries and stuff like that. And apparently, the membership rewards points that you get from that card are more valuable than the Scotiabank American Express Gold card. So I think maybe I got the wrong card, man. It's a pretty good card, though. What's my view on love symbol? Escapist asks. Well, I think about it, and I'm not sure. Like, I just think about it in a different way than I used to. I used to think it was you had to find like a hot girl and fall in love with her, but not so. I think I'm gonna become less focused on looks. But I do believe in love. I mean, I think I was talking to you about this before, escapist, but some people say it's just like chemicals in your brain and stuff like that that are causing you to feel the feeling, and that may be so, but I think why not indulge in it? Why not love that feeling of, why not fall in love and experience that wonderful feeling, even though it's just chemicals reacting in your brain, stuff like that, dopamine, serotonin, maybe. Why not just go with that? I mean, you may as well just enjoy life as much as possible. So, what's my favorite music genre? Tyler Rose asks. Definitely, actually, I like a lot, but probably hip hop or rap now is my favorite. Yeah, so it's good stuff. Tyler Rose, what's your favorite music genre? What's everybody else's favorite music genre in the chat, please? Can you hear somebody walking upstairs? Sorry about that. GLZ asks, do you play video games? No, unfortunately I don't. I used to play a lot. I used to play a lot of Warcraft 3 online. StarCraft 1, Diablo 2. I've played a huge amount of Warcraft 3, but I kept getting into situations where I had slow internet, and I kept getting into situations, or not getting to, my hand would hurt when I would use the mouse. Now I have fast internet, now my hand doesn't hurt when I use the mouse, but I kind of fell out of love with gaming, I guess, having got back into it. GLZ, do you guys play video games? Tyler Rose likes rock and rap and nice. RLS likes pretty much every subgenre of metal. This is mine right on. GLZ watched StarCraft 2 tournaments sometimes. Yeah, StarCraft 2. GLZ, do you play StarCraft 2? Or does anybody here play StarCraft 2? I used to watch a lot of pro players playing Warcraft 3. That was good stuff. Canis 48 has been playing the shit out of college football 25. Nice. What console is that on? Canis Xbox or? Dark and Darker, I think I've heard of that. Nice. Ryan asks, what is a co-op game? Co-op? What's that? Tyler Rose, I haven't been listening to a lot of Eminem lately, but my favorite artist is probably Eminem or 50 Cent, but probably Eminem. How about you, Tyler Rose? Which streamer was that? RLS ASMR, which streamer was that? They got famous up. Canis 48 plays Xbox, okay. Sorry guys, I ran out of food, but maybe that's a good thing. I ate about 3 pounds of spaghetti in this live stream, so. And I'm overweight. I have played StarCraft 2 a couple times, but I haven't had it installed on my computer. But StarCraft 2 is a sweet game. You can only play as group of 3. Got it. Okay, Let's say it's my gotcha. Ryan S. What streamer got famous off StarCraft 2? Oh, gotcha. Destiny. Yeah, for sure. Do you guys watch Twitch at all? Are you on Twitch? Do you stream yourself on Twitch? Or do you watch Twitch? Just wondering. And do you think that I should do ASMR on Twitch? Watch your occasionally. Ryan asks what's streaming on Twitch like. Thank you, Ryan S. I definitely heard of 21 Savage. I'm not sure if I've heard his music though. Tyler Rose. It's nice we both like Eminem. Yes, thank you. Ryan says it's hard to get discoverability unless you have an established fan base or interesting enough to attract viewers, because we'll get people watching and new people watching all the time. No licorice, yeah. I should have some licorice for dessert, but I don't. Yeah. I'm glad people like the licorice videos. Gotcha. Or let's ask more. Thank you. TikTok has a better algorithm for new streamers. Yeah, I think I streamed once on TikTok, but that was a long time ago. It was like 4 years ago. And if I remember correctly, I think I talked about this in another video, but I was at a party with some people that I know. And this lady, my friend's now wife, brought out a phone and just started filming me. And she's like, Matt, what are you doing on the internet? And then I just almost instantly took that as an opportunity to get famous. And I just started saying the craziest shit and fighting with people who were leaving me bad comments and going crazy. And the next day I asked her about it. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because we had a bunch. I got this guy named, if you know who David Dobrik and Logan Paul are, is that people were saying Logan Paul says hi, David Dobrik says hi, and stuff like that. And but the next day I asked her, I'm like, what happened last night? And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I don't know. Maybe it was a figment of my imagination. But and then I got in a fight with Machine Gun Kelly, and I said something about fucking his girl, who's actually Megan Fox, but Hey, Woody. Hey, Woody, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Been watching when I talked about eating ice cream and Doctor. Hey, Woody, what video is that specifically? I can't remember. If you don't know, that's okay, actually. But do you guys have plans for vacation in the near future? Go out to the beach in a few months. We have a timeshare. Nice. Right on, RLS. Right, us. Other than that, nothing much, yeah. I should probably have a shave soon, so my beard doesn't get itchy tomorrow and stuff like that. But, yeah, I know. Actually, I said I'd end the stream like half an hour ago. But the chat started to get more lively, so I thought, I feel bad about ending the chat where people start having conversations with each other in the chat and stuff like that. But I'll probably end this chat within the next few minutes. So if you guys want to say your last stuff, blah, blah, yeah. Oh, gotcha, hey, Woody. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, that was a while back, that video, but that sounds familiar. But thank you for being my subscriber and supporting me on here. Yeah, those are some. I think I remember that video. Like, what happened was, if I remember correctly, people just kept on giving me ice cream. I was with these couple girls at Dairy Queen, and they kept on ordering more and more ice cream. I ate like fucking 4 ice creams or something like that in one sitting. They just bought the milkshakes for themselves and took one sip or something like that. They're like, "Here, man, have this milkshake or something." They had coupons for ice cream or something. They wanted to use them. I think Dean Galberry, hi, how's it going? Thank you, Ryan S. You'll be here before you know it. Probably surpass me, and I'll be like, thank you, Ryan S. Yep, so just maybe wait a couple more minutes, then if I get to 2 hours, then I'll feel good about that. We're almost at 2 hours in this live stream, so time goes by pretty quickly when you're live streaming. In case you didn't know, I don't know. I guess Ryan S probably knows about that. It's like, if I was doing a 2-hour Wikipedia reading article, that would feel like forever. But this live stream, it didn't feel like it's. Alright, Neslas, I'm not trying to get fat doing these videos. My most popular videos are eating the worst junk food. Yeah, man, it's easy to gain weight doing these videos. I actually ate like 3 pounds of spaghetti because you want to eat food during the entire video and stuff. So, but you want the eating sounds to be consistent all throughout the entire video, but it's kind of difficult. Because you gotta eat like 2 pounds of food then, so. Ryan says, yeah, it's like you get all of your talking energy out in the first hour and 20 minutes, and then people start flooding in, so you're like, damn, I hate to leave. Yeah, I do. Mine are like that too, basically. Yeah, kind of need for 2 hours, yeah, so. But, okay, so. Anyways, but yeah, I guess I'll end this stream right here, so. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for helping me get to 5K. I'm sorry that I didn't give a Amazon gift card away during this video or anything, but yeah, thank you folks so much, and I will upload a video in the near future. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. You have a good one too, man. Okay, I'm gonna end stream about right now. See you, folks.